The National Police College, or NPC, proudly celebrates its 27th founding anniversary on February 16, 2021. The past year was very challenging as we faced a new normal with the ongoing pandemic. Yet despite this, the NPC continues a tradition of excellence in advancing the education of our public safety officers, adapting and adjusting to the present.
There are, of course, a lot of adjustments done as far as the flexible learning is concerned. But under the leadership of Director Magsalos and his management style, he was able to bring about the change that we really need.
Before we started doing the flexible and blended learning, we thought of it already, and I'm sure it's just a matter of convincing students to really, look into the flexibilities they should make.
There are different modes. Some of our student officers are on campus. They have face-to-face classes with some of our in-house professors. Those professors that could not make it in the campus, we have a virtual meeting or class together with them. And the entire class will be meeting in the facilities of the National Police College.
As learning managers, we ensure that all the lessons are delivered based on the new learning designs that we have provided for the students.
We see to it that they are informed of their class schedule, activities, and requirements through different applications like Viber, Messenger, and cell phones.
An important value of a learning manager is nurturing. That means a lot of patience and attention to respond to the needs of the students from the start of the classes until graduation.
Patriotism is one of the values highlighted in the course program through the PCVI, or the Preventing Encountering Violent Extremism Insurgency module.
Caring is one of the most valuable traits of a police officer.
The new normal learning system of the National Police College is a two-way learning process for both student officers and course coordinators like me. Through this new normal learning system, we can improve our virtual communication, critical thinking, and learn new technical skills without exposing ourselves to the virus.
First is the connectivity. It's one challenge that really has to be addressed earlier. Not just the connectivity, but the speed as well of the connectivity. Can be connected and yet very slow naman yung internet connection mo.
We have at least 2 internet service providers. So when one is not functional, the other one will pick it up so that operations will continue and the teaching and learning experience will not be hampered. With the new building, which is, we call it also as a virtual building, where we have 4 virtual classrooms. All of those facilities, including our classrooms in the library, they are capable of delivering virtual classroom.
The first thing that the research section did was to adopt the modalities and requirements of blended or flexible learning. I designed the learning and the conduct of research to be mediated by different methodologies such as the audio-visual interactivity and synchronous or asynchronous lectures, breakout rooms for activities and performance tasks. We also modified our research agenda to include topics related to the ramifications of the pandemic to the public safety and security mandates of our students from the PNP, the BJNP, the BFP, and the PCG. We would like to be consistent with our aim to deliver quality learning that our students deserve.
We added subjects that will address the needs of time, especially the pandemic now. There are subjects that will address and prevent the pandemic. And in the advanced course, half of the program or our subjects addressing crisis and risk disaster subjects. This is a ladderized program to master in crisis and disaster risk reduction and management. So this is the new course program for PSOAC.
So there is a very dynamic approach of really preparing our curriculum, looking at the needs of our officers and prepare them to be globally competitive.
NPC commits to strict adherence to these protocols and guidelines, and it has crafted its own standard operating procedure, the college protocols on COVID-19 prevention and management of cases, through the creation of its NPC COVID-19 Task Force Committee. We have acquired the necessary equipment like the thermal scanners, and we make sure that the protocols on disinfection as well as the training of personnel who are undergoing this disinfections are properly trained. We experienced this COVID-19 outbreak last November. We learned that following the strategic direction and implementing the end-to-end T3 management system of test, trace, and treat, we'll be able to efficiently eliminate the virus. Original isolation area that we had has a capacity of 7, but we tried to set up another isolation facility with the assistance of the LGU. So now we can accommodate up to 30 confirmed cases of COVID-19.
While going to classrooms, dormitories, or library, they wear face masks, face shields, and observe physical distancing. Even in virtual classes, discipline and courtesy are strictly observed. As Commandant, we put premium not only in competency but also on character, community policing, and cultural sensitivity.
I am a Muslim myself. Ang una nating ginawa upon instruction of the President is to find a place where these Muslims can hold prayers. We tell people about the religious sensitivity, like for example, what is haram or what is bad for the Muslims. They should also be sensitive, extra sensitive for that matter.
Brothers and sisters, today we commemorate, we remember the gallantry of the SAF 44.
We also have this first Friday of the month Mass. You know, in the presence of our Muslim brothers, we want the Catholics to be a good Catholics. In the same manner that we want our Muslim brothers to be good Muslims in the presence of our Christian brothers. And we encourage students to make some cultural presentations, just to showcase the differences in cultures, differences in attires, differences in practically everything, anything about the culture. So when they are out there in the field as Cebu Police, as unit commanders, so by themselves, alam nila yung sensitivities. I want to see in the future the 4 campuses in Magalang, Zamboanga, Cebu, and Davao are connected in terms of harmonization of education and training, among others.
We are unique because, geographically speaking, we cater student officers from archipelagic areas of Zamboanga Peninsula and Bangsamoro Autonomous Region, and to some provinces of Region 10. The importance of NPC in the community and in the PNP is that NPC is producing graduates who are humane and sensitive in people's needs.
The National Police College Satellite Campus here in Magalang, Pampanga is strategically located, serving the police commission officers of Northern Luzon. Presently, we are conducting 1 class of officers advanced course and 1 class of officers basic course with 71 and 70 student officers respectively, purely on online basis.
National Police College Davao has spearheaded and pioneered various program projects and innovations with distinct and game-changing advantages, creating more avenues for innovations that ignites encouragement for future public safety innovators, such as that we are now establishing the Center for Future Thinking in Davao National Police College.
The National Police College Cebu campus is unique because it brings the school to its clientele from Region 6, 7, and 8. The creation of the National Police College Cebu campus on September 18, 2019 signifies that there are more challenges ahead to cater to the training needs of our students for greater heights in their careers.
This year, there has been a lot of improvements in the facilities. This Heroes Hall, before, this does not look like this, including the gymnasium upstairs, the basketball courts, the sports facilities. So the building 13 right now, also the amphitheater in the ground, it's still undergoing construction. The grandstand, the ground is sloping, but right now, as you can see, it is generally almost plain. Facility-wise, there is really an improvement of the school.
Two years ago, we have the centers. And want it fully operationalized. And we are adding another center, and that is a center for futures learning in Davao. The futures thinking is actually a venue for new ideas. We are looking ahead. There are two lenses that we are using. Of course, we have these books. For example, we do a microscope, looking at the past, looking at the present, on a SWOT analysis. But we have to have a telescopic eye to see the future by 2030.
We have learned a lot, a new thing or experience coming from our subject matter expert and also with our brothers and sisters, our classmates, ma'am.
NPC, we will be honed to be nurturing, patriotic, and caring public safety officers. We look forward that PSOBC course will increase our level of competency, develop our character, enhance our charisma, and deepen our cultural sensitivity and love for the motherland.
Hopefully, with our very happy and satisfied students, we are helping build a better community and a very competitive country. So, mabuhay and happy anniversary. Congratulations once again, Roy. Okay, thank you.
I really look forward to making NPC as the center for excellence in public safety and security education.